guys, welcome back. I'm Haz, and today we will be cleaning up Sanctuary. It's alright living in the wasteland, but you can still have OCD. So we're going to jump straight into the gameplay right now. What we're going to do is we're going to be cleaning Sanctuary with the help of Clean That Settlement mod and some other mods that we will find along the way. So what we're going to do is really quickly start with the entrance, and I'm going to show you how quick you can clean up Sanctuary. There will be a lot of pauses throughout this gameplay to skip the boring bits. If you do want the full version, make sure you do hit that like button or comment below. As you can see, that's a hole. As you can see, that's a hole, should I say. So what we're going to do is with the help of the mod named Clear That Settlement, or Scrap That Settlement, you'll see it'll allow you to select items that you normally wouldn't be able to select. So this is going to allow us to make the streets of Sanctuary a lot safer and a lot cleaner. So what we're going to do is get rid of all the dead items. We don't want them. They look really bad on our town. So we're going to start cleaning up the town one by one. We have been helped by the Simple Green mod as well. This will come in handy to make the atmosphere look nice. This will not affect the before or after cinematics you will see. This series will prove that no matter the situation, there's no excuse. So already that sign looks a lot nicer without shit all over it. And this is why you shouldn't get a gardener that died over 2 years ago. 200 years ago, holy shit. I should really stop paying his bank account. Yes, don't think I should worry too much. So what we're going to do is continue scrapping. This video is me talking about mods you can use to help clean up settlements, and you get to see an awesome cinematic that I spent way too much time on. Now, who doesn't want to do that? We don't want that mailbox, we don't want this double. Ooh. We want to clean up this roadside, so what we're going to do is continue to try to select as much of this dirt area as we can. There we go. Starting to make it look a bit nicer. And you will see in the before and afters of this episode how nice it looks after you've cleaned the settlement up. I would do building tutorials in this game, but honestly it's more trial of error because the whole system's absolutely fucked, if I'm honest with you. The snapping system, or the clipping system, is just too sensitive. Like, you can't clip through any walls, which I know might not sound, that's annoying. I might as well get rid of him another way. He did attack me while I was recording the cinematic before shots. So
it was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
thanks. I'm gonna have to keep cleaning up the streets as quick as I can. But the point of this episodes or slash episode, I'm not sure how many episodes I'm gonna do, because I do want to give this a reasonable amount of time to prove to you guys that no matter the situation, you need to do some gardening. Now, to prove to you guys that it is possible to make Sanctuary look nice. And we will be adding items and so on and so on, but I want to see, can I beat it to death? No. I don't want to use any of my cheat guns. I do have cheat gun. I know what I can use. If I use the baseball bar, maybe I can hit him into the ground. No. Let's just make it a lot of mess. Right, let's forget that and continue building because it's what I'm good at. You guys will know that I do build a lot in games. I do prefer building games to say first person shooters, which a lot of you may not. But I want to be more creative within a game. Call of Duty, you can't really be creative, you're running around in a game. That's a ruined house anyway. We can get rid of that. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And remember, on top of all this that I am doing, you could start building your own houses, which we may slowly get onto. With the Scrap That Settlement mod, you do have this sense of freedom, and you don't feel so entrapped in what you can and cannot do. So even if we make it look like it's not a very well grown place, or it doesn't look that great, or so on, but as long as it looks better than it was before, I'm going to call this a success. So, what you're going to see is mostly me clicking through, showing you stuff you can delete, items you can delete, stuff like that. Some of them are not easy to select, but most stuff is deselectable, if that's a word. Looks like there's a 33 round in there. Chuck that on the floor. We can store that actually. Gonna get rid of that, gonna get rid of that. So I think we've made it to our first house, or our second house. We just need to scroll that one over there really quickly. And what we're going to be doing in this house is we're just going to be cleaning out the interiors. And I'll show you like before and after photos of like the interiors being redone and stuff. But that shall be in a separate video. Or maybe in a separate video. So I'm purely looking out for the outsides of the settlement at the moment. As you can tell, it is buggy in some places, but that is to be expected. Get rid of that part, there we go. But there is ways to get most items which do make it clean up quite well. Like, I know this car's cleanable, we don't want that. It might be as simple as just coming out and then going back into the crafting station. I think something I've seen on the internet, but we'll continue anyway. You'll see how better it is, even if you don't get everything. Just getting rid of tall grasses between the thing, but the selection points for some objects, and some objects are built into the ground, which obviously the mod creator cannot select. But what we can do is we need to come out of this house, to be fair, if we're going to do houses in a different episode. But what we're going to basically do is come in, clean out it all, and we're going to redecorate each house one by one, trying to get to a better form. But because of the lack of support from Sony, which was given to the developers of these mods, they are finding it increasingly hard on the PS4 to create decent mods. That's no fault of theirs, but the dispute may go on for ages about if they should give them more freedom, so on. PS4 is the only one this is affected by. So if you're on the PC or the Xbox One, you should be fine. Right, most of these items are on the floor I have scrapped before, so I know they're detectable items, but for some reason they're not censoring, or they're not being picked up by the mod menu. Or not the mod menu, the mod. That is definitely scrappable. But we can read, there you go, look, scrap even more here now. And you do tend to just go throughout and come back and it recognises it, and we will be doing a couple of passes over it anyway. It doesn't matter too much. We do want to make sure we get the majority of it on the first run. I'm going to continue to do. In the house ones as well, we will be doing. We'll be doing the back gardens, but this is not technically a back garden, so I'm going to quickly do this one now. Continue going around cleaning up this bit of, like, it's free land. I'm going to call this free land. It's not part of the back garden, it's not a thing, but we are going to get rid of some of this junk. Make it look a lot tidier. Load the game after we've gone over and try to get most stuff, because sometimes stuff loads, sometimes it doesn't. As I said, you can't really blame the mod developers. They're not being given the final A, the freedom, and B, to be fair, the PS4 community is putting quite a bit of pressure on mod creators to get constant updates out, which they're not making a living off this game. It's what people's got to realise. They don't get much money. They get what you donate to them. That's it. And have you donated? You see where the problem is. Right. These people are doing it out of their own time. Unlike, I know on the PS. No. On the PS. No. On the PC is what I was trying to say. There is Nivea and some other mainstream companies making mods for the game to enhance their products, which is a publicity stunt, and they are making money off it because it's clusters, but they're also willing to spend the money because it's promotion to them. That's going to allow their business to grow. And it's also, like, if you see a mod saying, oh, works best with Nivea thing, you're going to think, oh, maybe I should get one of them, one of their products, or one of their 1080s, which is the one that they've done the promotion for. Right, we don't want that. No, some items you can remove. Some items you can't remove. Like, you can move all the trees and stuff, but these bushes and stuff you cannot remove in the game without this mod. Which, if I do get anything wrong, do point out in the comments and help each other out. So as you can tell, the streets are, there you go, look, we couldn't select this before, so what we're going to do, get back over. make it all nice and tidy. It does leave dirt and stuff in certain places, but you know what? It looks so much tidier, it doesn't matter. So, if you did like the start, the before, make sure you tell me what I can improve in the comments, and I will improve over time. But I do need you. More I grow, more I will learn. So, for the people who used to watch my videos back in like 2011 when I started this YouTube channel, and I've just been posting every so often since. Like, I'll post for a while, then take a break. Just trying to get where I want to be in life and make sure I'm successful and stuff. So I'm not mainly successful in YouTube, but I would like YouTube to be a option. So would most people who post onto the website. Sounds like someone's defrosting a bag by hitting it against the cupboard. Just many ways you can defrost a bag. So you can break them up and they will defrost quicker. Cool fact for you there. If you break up items in a bag, it will defrost quicker. Obviously can't do it for chicken and stuff, but you should have fresh chicken. If you're not having fresh chicken, you're losing out on life. Or at least in my opinion you are. Because why not? Why not cook fresh? Makes dinners like so much better. Just quickly going through. We don't want that there. We don't want any of this. But as you can tell, how much this mod improves the game. Like, to me, that looks extremely neat. To say that a bomb just dropped and you've been stuck in a tank. To be fair, if that happened in real life, I think I would start to make nicer houses. Like, surely not all the bricks was destroyed. Surely not all the metal was destroyed. Like, the technology's still there, why don't we still use it? Or go back a bit. What's saying we can't go back a bit and then turn on like we've got generators, which means we've got petrol or power. So why can't we find power drills and start to rebuild it? Build an army again. As soon as you built an army like the Minutemen, you start to control areas. And then you start to clean them out of the raiders and stuff. You start making more settlements, like they are doing, but you don't see that in Fallout, which is a shame. And sort this central island out. It's taken up to this time, and now we have nice and tidy streets. Look how much better that looks. Get rid of dead trees. You can always. I've got other mods installed, which I will talk about when I start using them. And I'll start replacing. I'll replace a big tree, but I'm going to keep it there for the time being. But that looks a lot nicer. As you can tell, it didn't take long. What I do is now. In the next episode, we're going to start cleaning out more areas. And let's start working on each. How can I put it? Each house. Like we're going to re-interior design it all. Meanwhile, off camera, I'm going to sort this little glitch out over here and glitches to do with all the bushes and so on. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you for watching. Like if you want to like, sub if you want to like, sub if you want to sub, should I say. Alright, I've been Haz, signing out.